Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, was quoted saying, "We will give the world an opportunity to see what it's like to save and have a better life." Customer service and great value might be the first priority for the leading retail corporation, but at what cost? The first Walmart was founded in Rogers, Arkansas in 1962. In 50 short years, Walmart has grown to over 4,000 stores in the U.S. alone. The retail powerhouse was originally founded on great value and great service. The ability to offer such low prices is beginning to have a negative effect on the economy and citizens of the United States, not to mention Walmart's own employees. Today we will look at the disadvantages of supporting a corporation like Walmart and why we should stop supporting the business with our service. Many people may believe that creating a Walmart in their community will create more jobs. This is actually the opposite of the truth. According to David Newmark and others, the employment results show that a Walmart store opening reduces employment on a county level by an average of 150 workers. Newmark explains that this means for every Walmart employee, they replace another employee on the average of 1.4 times, resulting in a 2.7% drop in retail employment on the county level. These effects mean that every time a Walmart store opens in your community, the earnings on the county level drop by an average of $1.4 million. This does not include the Walmart though. Even though the small businesses around your community might go out of business, Walmart will still thrive because they can afford to lower their prices so low that other businesses cannot compete. Robert Scott sheds light on the effects of Walmart's effect on the United States trade deficit with China. In 2006, the U.S. trade deficit with China reached $235 billion. Scott states that in the time between 2001 and 2006, this always growing shortage reached to the amount of 1.8 million U.S. jobs. Walmart was responsible for $27 billion in U.S. imports from China in 2006 alone. They are also responsible for 11% of the growth of the total U.S. trade deficit with China between 2001 and 2006. According to Scott, Walmart's trade deficit with China alone was responsible for the loss of 200,000 United States jobs. Not only is Walmart taking jobs away from our country and increasing the trade deficit with China, it is also creating an extra burden on U.S. taxpayers. Dan Ritter confirms that due to the fact that Walmart employees have such low wages, they cannot afford to pay for the health care provided by Walmart. Also, many of them do not qualify for the coverage offered by Walmart. This leads to them resorting to government-funded programs such as Medicaid, which is sponsored by taxpayers. Along with causing higher taxes to U.S. citizens, Walmart is also taking away the voice of its employees by banning labor unions. Labor unions are an important aspect of an employee's job. According to Luke Arthur, labor unions are important because they allow employees to join forces and discuss what they want to their employers. Labor unions allow for an employer to simply talk to the head of the union who would represent the labor force, instead of going around to each employee and asking what he or she would like. Arthur also states that labor unions improve employee satisfaction. The unions give the employee a sense of effect in the company. They think they have a bigger voice because they can all gather and express their desires to their employer. David Samuels expresses the disadvantages of unions for the employer, and this will explain why Walmart is a non-union company. According to Samuels, not supporting unions keeps wages at lower levels. Without the ability to come together and negotiate, the employees don't have any way to express their desires to the company. Along with lower wages, not allowing unions to form prevents employees from striking. When in a union, employees are protected by federal law that when they're on strike, they cannot be fired. Unions also protect employees based on seniority rather than merit. So when firing a number of employees, they can fire they would have to fire the most recent employee instead of the senior employee. This means that even though someone might be outperforming the other employee, they can still be fired even if they just were hired. By not allowing its staff to form a union, Walmart is taking away the voice of its workplace. Walmart can control their wages and with no protest, put down any strike without penalty of federal law, and fire senior staff members who rely on the job to survive. Walmart claims that they are a non-union organization, even though there are many instances where employees have been fired for trying to unionize. For the reasons stated, we should not support Walmart. They are sending our country into larger debt with China. They are increasing taxes for the citizens of the United States. And they have taken away the working conditions and the paying jobs of many of their own employees. From now on, we need to stop supporting Walmart and go to our local grocery stores where you truly get great value for a great price, and you also get great customer service. These are the reasons why you should stop shopping at Walmart.